Hey, Mega Moms. Jessica Hensley here, and I just taught the class in our event, Close More, Work Less. And we had some technical difficulties with the sound. And so I'm going to go ahead and stream this into our group. We're going to try one more time, make sure that everyone's able to hear everything. So as you come on live, if you could please let me know, can you hear me okay? Am I cutting out? Are there any issues? Please let me know that you can hear me. I'm going to be sharing with you how I close over 100 deals every single year, working on average 30 hours in my business. So please let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if you can hear me. And I'll be paying attention to the comments this time. So if there is a correct it pretty quickly. So who is excited to learn how to close more business? Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me okay. I see we have some people watching, but if you could just comment below and let me know. I would like to know that the audio is working fine. You can see me okay before I get started. All right, I'll give you guys a minute to comment for me. Okay, Katie says she can hear me. Okay, good. Okay. So let me know if something cuts out, but I'm going to go through my presentation again because it is very important. It is very important that you understand and you can see the difference that we're teaching so that you can close more deals every year and you can work less hours in your business. Because why did we get into real estate in the first place? We got into real estate so we could most of the time to spend more time with our families because real estate gives us a flexible schedule so we can really work around our life. And what's ironic is most of the time what I see these successful busy agents doing is instead of um, honoring that why and spending being able to spend more time with their family, instead they're like, hey, I'm working and I'm doing this for you, you're my why, but I'm going to work, I'm not going to spend time with you, I'm going to work over here, right? And our kids and our families are saying, we just want your time, we just want you to spend time with us. So our time is so precious, and I'm going to hopefully teach you today. You're going to discover how you can save your time and you can close more. All right, so let's get started. All right, let me know if you can see it okay. You can see our presentation. So again, we're going to talk about how to close more and work less. How I sell 100 homes every year or more, working 30 hours a week. So in today's presentation, I'm going to show you how you can get 400,000 in income and keep more of that in your pocket without working more hours by building a foundation team using our systems and structure so that things run smoothly and in the end, you make more money. Who's excited about that? Who wants to know more? You may not know this, but there is a huge misconception about building a team, and that is that you should do it with other agents, which means splitting each commission and sacrificing your bottom line in the long run. Not to mention, agents tend to grow and leave the team, which leaves you as the team leader having to start over the process year after year, hiring, training, mentoring, sacrificing your commission, and disrupting your business time after time. Does that sound familiar? Has anyone else been there? So, here is the normal cycle of a team leader, and this is a path that I was on myself, and many of my students have been on. So, they are seeing success in real estate. They're so busy, they can't handle all of the leads. In fact, leads are slipping through their fingers because they just can't get back to everybody. And so they look around and they look for other agents that are like them because they want to work with successful agents, right? So they're like, "Hey, you're busy. I'm busy. Let's be busy together." Does that sound familiar? So when they do that, they're like, okay, let's come on. Either they partner with each other or they hire them as a buyer's agent. And they're like, I already have whatever foundation going. You can come work for me. But what ends up happening is nothing is improved. There's just more chaos. Why? Because no one is clear on what they're truly doing. Expectations aren't very clearly set. And so the team member comes on and they're expecting certain things from the team leader. The team leader is expecting things from the team member. And there's this animosity that goes on. So the team members are frustrated, the clients are frustrated because a lot of times when you're bringing on a buyer's agent, and this is how it was for me, I brought on agents and I was so tired that I just started referring all of my business to my agents. And they began to feel entitled to this business. So, what would happen was my clients would feel frustrated because they would say, well, why did you refer me off to someone else? I wanted to work with you. I wanted to get your experience and knowledge, not a brand new agent. And then if I would take that business back, then my team member would be frustrated with me because, well, why am I on your team if you're not going to give me leads, you know? And so it's just like this vicious cycle. And then, a lot of times team leaders and team members, some things start to fall into place. There's some success that happens. And then inevitably, the team member is like, I'm going to do it by myself because now I've figured it out and I know how to build a business and I don't need you anymore. So then they leave the team and the team leader is stuck looking for help from agents once again, and the cycle starts over. Does any of this sound familiar? If you've been there, give me a comment below and let me know. So enter the better method. We want to teach you how to have a foundation team model where you won't have to sacrifice your commissions. You're going to have a consistent experience year after year, month after month with your clients, which means they're going to trust you more. They're going to send you more business. So, setting up your team, setting up your business using our foundation model, you're going to actually get more business and you're going to have to sacrifice less because these people on your team will actually be in a more employee system. And I'm going to explain that to you of why you shouldn't have limiting and worrying beliefs about hiring an employee because you may be thinking, well, I can't afford that. I don't want that responsibility. But the thing is, whenever you do it the right way and you bring on these team members, they should be adding to your bottom line and bringing in business for your team. So in the end, it actually ends up netting you more money in the long run. And I'm going to show you how that happens. So, what is our foundation team model? Here's the difference in what we teach. So, first pillar we talk about is your horizon vision. And your horizon vision is your long-term goal and where you are heading, having a very clear path of where you want to go in your business and where you want your team to go in your business. Not only knowing where you're going, but knowing why you're going there. Right? We're really big on that individualized success. And you may have in your head that you're not successful unless you run a large team. But here's the thing, that's not always the case. That may be someone else's version of success, but not yours. Maybe running a smaller team and, keeping more of that business internal and that quality control, maybe that is more of your vision of success. In fact, that has turned into more of my vision for success because I know that I can provide the quality of service that I want for my clients, and I'm still not limited on how many transactions we do. The second thing we're going to teach you is how to create the operating structure. So, what activities generate leads? What activities generate results in your business? Right. So, we're going to talk about the marketing. We're going to talk about the taking care of your clients, your customer service, the finance structure, all of those things. You need to have a very clear and defined structure so that when you bring somebody in, they know exactly what they're supposed to be doing. And then number three, we teach you how to develop an accountability and tracking using specific metrics so that everyone can see when a job is well done, when a task is completed, and what activities actually move the business, move the needle in your business the most. And then finally, it all leads to the freedom path. Freedom means time freedom, financial freedom. Having these systems set up will help you to be able to take more vacations without a laptop glued to your side. It will also allow you to take unexpected time off. Maybe you're going to have a baby and you want to spend have a maternity leave and actually spend some time focusing on your child. Using this system, if you had to walk away from your business tomorrow, your team would be able to support your current business. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you are just going to be an absent owner. What I'm saying is you can gain an amazing amount of time freedom using the structures that we teach. So, who's excited to learn more? Let me know, comment below. And also, I want to make sure that you can still hear me. Okay, I'm looking and it looks like you guys are good. We can hear each other, or you can hear me. Okay, so today I'm going to share why you don't need a partner or another agent to work with you to close more, and how I was able to get 400,000 in income for the past 6 years selling 100 homes a year or more without working 60 hours a week and not even 40 hours a week. That gave me more time I could spend with my family and pursue other ventures like real estate megamoms. I'll walk you through it. So, first, I'll share how I discovered that building a team with other agents is simply not necessary for long-term growth and sustainability. In fact, this method will hinder your long-term growth in most cases. Then I'll share with you the 3 keys or secrets to achieving more and netting more income and profit for yourself in the end. So how does 400,000 to a million in annual income, annual gross commission sound? And I will say there are teams out there that have a lot of agents and they may be able to boast that claim of, oh, we have 1 million in GCI or 2 million in GCI. But if you look at their profit and loss and they're only netting 100,000, they're only profitable 100,000 at the end of the day, you got to ask yourself, why are they working so hard? Why do they need to be so big to net so little? If I could show you how you could gross 400,000 and net 200,000, would you be interested? Because you're going to keep more in your pocket. And that's exactly what we're going over today. Okay, let me just check the comments real quick. All right, I'm trying to figure out how to streamline my business. Yes, you're in the right place. So, first, I'm going to share with you the 3 secrets that you need to understand. The 3 secrets are how to make 400,000 to a million closing 100 homes a year without hiring agents or working yourself 60 hours a week by following our easy to implement step-by-step approach to build a team that will last and is profitable. Secret number 2, even if you believe that no one can help your clients like you can still scale your business to generate 400,000 to a million in income for your family by building a small team with the right structure that we will teach you. Secret number 3, how to increase your production numbers and income, even if you think you don't have the time to build the structure and train the right people. So, a little bit about me. I'm Jessica Hensley, and I am a wife, mom, realtor, and coach. And that's the coach part is how most of you know me, because I'm the founder of Real Estate Mega Moms alongside Stephanie Stockberger and Randy Mendez Para. I was licensed in 2003. I was only 18 when I got licensed, and it took me a little while to figure out my success. So I was a mediocre agent for 11 years, and then my broker passed away in 2014, and I was left with the decision of moving my license. And frankly, I didn't like my options, so we decided to open our own brokerage. That year in 2015, I became the number 1 residential agent And since then have closed over 100 transactions each year for the past 6 years. So when I opened my brokerage in 2015 and was ranked the number one residential agent, I had one other agent, and she was a basically retirement age. She was on her way out. She moved with me just to, for moral support essentially. She wasn't showing houses. And so I was really the only one that was licensed and that was showing houses, and I had one assistant. So this ironically, I was also living out of state for 3 months that year, and I was, living out of a hotel room with our two-year-old while my husband was training in Plano, Texas. And I look back on that time, and I'm really, grateful for that extra time that I got to spend with my son, and it proved to me that I can structure my business and be successful even, limiting my schedule, and basically, in this case, I was showing houses on the weekend. Soon I had agents that were wanting to join me, and I was so busy. And frankly, I was exhausted from doing most everything on my own. So I welcomed them and was excited to build a brokerage model. I soon discovered being a broker was a whole different ballgame, and it really was a whole new job. Not only did I have to sell houses to provide for my family, because that was still our primary source of income, it was very important for me to continue to sell real estate. But now I had to train and mentor other agents and provide them with leads and support. It was exhausting to say the least. Has anyone been there? Has anyone had other agents? Maybe you're a boutique broker or you currently have a team, but you have more agents than you actually need. Because, when you have success, people kind of flock to you and they want to do it with you. I tried and tried to do this model for 5 years until I finally discovered the method I started with was the best. Having an employee-based, admin-heavy team model is the most profitable and most sustainable way to build a team in our industry when you do it right. With that said, let's get into the details of how to make this happen for yourself. Secret number 1: why building a team with other agents is not sustainable or profitable long term, and why building a small team with the employee staff model will work and will net you more money. Building a team doesn't have to be complicated or take a long time. It doesn't even have to be expensive. In fact, with the model I teach, you are more profitable keeping more of the commission in your pocket. How does that sound? Most coaches follow the traditional method of building a team, and that is hiring buyer's agents, listing agents, showing agents, transaction coordinators. Does any of this sound familiar? And giving away a large chunk of your commission each time. The issue here is that most agents, quote unquote, have aspirations to be independent. They like being their own boss, and unless they are super loyal, most will move on within a matter of a year or two. In effect, you are on a roller coaster and a continual cycle of training your competition. And I will say, I am all for abundance, but there comes a point when you have to preserve your business for your family. With the method I teach, you get laser focused on what you actually need, and we start hiring people from this list. Hiring an employee seems scary, but it will produce the best long term results. And listen, this doesn't have to be full time, it could be part time to begin with, it could be a VA. The key is knowing what you will have them do and knowing how to hold them accountable. And I also want to say, I'm not telling you that you can never have a buyer's agent or a listing agent. That may be the case for you long term, but you want to master your foundation team first. Because when you bring on an agent that's independent, that's not, that you can't really hold accountable week after week like you can an employee shows up in your office 9 to 4 or 9 to 5, and they have a specific job description and they can be let go, right? And an agent is a little different because they technically are their own boss, right? If you're requiring them to do certain things, in the eyes of the IRS, you really should be claiming them as an employee. So, what I'm saying is you can have a foundation team and then build from there. Down the road, you can bring on other agents, but you will have a much easier time with it because you'll have the foundation model in place already. So, this means that you can build the team that you're dreaming of without giving up your future business and preserving a financial legacy for your family. Now, I know what you're thinking. You think, I may be able to map this out, but no one can take care of my clients like I can. Well, that brings me to the next secret, and that is secret number two. Even if you believe that no one can help your clients like you can still scale your business to generate 400,000 to a million in income for your family by building a small team with the right structure that we will teach you. Well, you're right, no one can work with your clients like you can. But the truth is, someone could probably even do it better. We will help you identify what is the highest and best use of your time and how to find the right people to help with the rest. So, just to kind of paint a picture for you, the way it works in my team right now, I have 3 people that are employees and have specific roles, and I get to show up for the very best parts of my business and the parts that I'm the best at. And that is getting the listing. So I go on the listing appointment, I price the home using my experience, and then I get to negotiate the contract. So I get to show up for the best parts that I'm the best at, and my team handles the rest, like giving our clients updates, making sure all the paperwork is filled out correctly, keeping up with our transactions week after week, so that we can all be in our area of genius and take care of our clients the best. I used to feel the same way that no one could do things like I can do. And in fact, I have sabotaged many deals and undermined my team by picking up what I gave them. But I found that when I followed the method we teach from the beginning, my team was clear on the expectations. And when I empower them to do their job, they actually serve our clients better. How? Because there's no way I could possibly help 150 people each year on my own. I wouldn't know which way was up. The only way to keep track of all of our business is to have people dedicated to certain responsibilities. And that's exactly what I'll show you how to do in our program. This means you can trust your team without worrying about your clients having a bad experience. Now, I know what you're thinking. You think there's no way I have the time to do this right now. Well, that brings me to my next secret. Secret number three, you do have time to map this out. With our easy step by step approach, you will finally sit down with our help to create a plan and execute on it so you can sell more and work less. Even if you don't have a lot of extra time, you can still build a team that is profitable and sustainable because you're not alone. I've had many past clients feel the same way. They thought there was no way that they could map out their team structure because they were too busy selling houses. But they found that the only way they could map it out was to do it in the method we teach, which is step by step over 6 weeks. We have dedicated time set aside to work on your individual plan together. This means you can build the team you want without spending a lot of time wondering what to do and trying to figure it out on your own. And this is what I find a lot of times happens. In fact, this is what I did. I decided I wanted to hire agents, and then I just kind of winged it. I didn't have a plan, I didn't have a coach, and I soon found that I wasted a lot of time. I had a lot of heartache that I could have avoided had I had a guide to be there with me as I was setting it up. So let's recap. You don't have to do this alone. And not only, only you can do it. That is a myth. So you can have other people help you. That is secret number three, two. And number three is you do have time. So The excuse and the myth of I have no time, that is dispelled. So secret number 1, how you can earn 400,000 in annual income consistently without working 60 hours or hiring other agents by building a foundation team model. Secret number 2, other people can serve your clients better and even give them a better, more consistent experience. And secret number 3, you do have time to map this out. So, we are rolling out our foundation team model group coaching, and that is what I wanted to share with you today. And you have the opportunity to book a call with me to see if it would be a good fit. But before you book a call, first of all, the space is limited. We're only accepting a few applications for this session, this next 6 weeks. And this is who the program is specifically designed for. It's designed for the agent that's already busy. Okay. You're already closing 3 deals a month consistently. You're tired of doing it alone. You are ready to get some help to spread the load and to reduce your hours. You're looking for systems and solutions. You've tried the team model before, but it keeps exploding in your face. You need help setting up the systems. And this is also for the big dreamer. You have dreams of building a large team, but you need a solid foundation to build on. So if this describes you, if you'll put a 1 in the comment below, and we will make sure you get a link to my calendar. Now, who this is not for, because this system is actually more for the person that's already successful. If you are a struggling agent and you're not sure where your next deal is coming from, I would encourage you to check out our inner circle. And if that's you, comment number 2 below, and we'll make sure to get you our information about our inner circle. And this is not for you if you are stubborn and not willing to take advice and try something new. This is also not for you if you're small minded. This agent isn't willing to have an abundant mindset and bless others. Or if you're short sighted, not willing to make an investment in your business to ensure you are setting it up the right way. So if any of this resonated with you, like I said, comment below. I see several comments already, and we will give you the link to book a strategy call with me to see if it's a good fit for you, if this program will help you. And listen, if it's not a good fit, I'm going to tell you that, but you're still going to get a one-on-one strategy call with me either way. Okay, so you can scan this code if you want to book a call directly, or you can comment below number 1, and a member of our team will reach out to you. Thank you for watching, and I'm excited to help you reach that next level in your business where you can have the time freedom that you've been dreaming of without sacrificing your income. All right, everyone, I'll talk to you later. Bye.